25,000 of Vladimir Putin's troops have been killed in Ukraine, says UK Defence Secretary David Bond -20 meters ago. Defense Secretary Ben Wallace has said 25,000 Russians have been killed in Ukraine since the start of Vladimir Putin's invasion, as he insisted Russia's war was failing. Speaking at the NATO summit in Madrid, Mr. Wallace told LBC, "I would still say the Ukrainians are winning. They are extracting huge amounts of cost from the Russian armed forces. 25,000 Russians, we think, have been killed in that fight in the space of 115 days. Russia has failed on all its major objectives. It is now reduced to a grinding advance, a few hundred meters every few days at massive cost in one small part of eastern Ukraine along 2 or 3 axes. That is not a victory in anyone's book." It comes as Mr. Wallace called for a reality check on Britain's defence spending amid reports of a cabinet split over investment in the UK's military. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is said to be resisting calls from Mr. Wallace and Foreign Secretary Liz Truss to ramp up defence spending in response to the growing threat from Russia. Defence Secretary Ben Wallace, PA Wire. Copyright provided by Evening Standard. Defence Secretary Ben Wallace, PA Wire. On Tuesday, he insisted that the UK was well ahead of the NATO target of spending 2% of GDP on defence and played down criticism that the government will miss a 2019 manifesto pledge to increase defence spending by 0.5% more than inflation. But Mr. Wallace told Times Radio, "On the 2%, we are still absolutely on target to get to the end of this spending review at 2% or above 2% of GDP of spend on defense." Continue reading. Topics for you. More for you.